G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Everspace 2. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we did discover that Maddox was actually the ramen seller who didn't actually like ramen, and as a result of confronting him, he's sort of ran away, and we've done a little bit of a chase and ended up here. I'm not 100% sure which area we're in, but that chase was pretty long, and it involved a lot of outlaws in this area. So we were getting shot at left, right, and center, and unfortunately Maddox did get away. Lucky for us though, Alec showed up at the very last minute and I guess bailed us out, because we were in a little bit of trouble back there. So thank goodness for Alec showing up, and not only that, Alec actually has a lead as to how we're going to be able to find Maddox. So Alec works for the owner of the casino in Prescott Starbase, and he's likely going to know the whereabouts of Maddox. So we're going to obviously go back to Prescott Starbase and see if we can have a chat with him and perhaps maybe make a deal to try and discover where Maddox is. But not before we do a little bit more exploring around this area first, because things were a little bit frantic in the previous episode towards the end, and there's a lot of stuff here, but we didn't really have enough time to sort of slow down and, you know, check out the sites and also loot all the things. So that's what we're going to do off the bat. There are a few outlaws in the area still, and I just want to be a little bit careful there, because I don't think Alec is here anymore, so it's not like we're going to actually get his assistance anymore against any of these outlaws. Hopefully most of the outlaws would have already left as well, but yeah, I can't really be sure of that. So let's just take a little bit of extra care here. Grab that. Let's check out what's going on in here. I thought that might be like some kind of a turret initially, so I was a little bit worried there about getting a little bit too close. Ah yes, and our inventory is not looking great, so let's start dismantling stuff actually. And I might spend a little bit of time dismantling stuff right now. I suppose we don't really need that many damage limiters. This will actually destroy it though, so I don't exactly want to do that. Let's get rid of stuff that's not so good. Ah, finally, better cargo. That didn't exactly improve our cargo situation though, so a bit strange, but anyway. Let's continue dismantling stuff that we don't need. And then there's all this stuff that might be useful. I mean, and this has worse stats than what we currently have, I believe. Yeah, might actually get rid of that one. Thermogun. Maybe. Might keep these ones for now. Nanobots. Yeah, I don't particularly want to get rid of nanobots, to be honest. Probably get rid of that. And that. Alright, cool. Let's continue on here. Yeah, so we were flying through all these areas, ducking and weaving and, you know, making sure that we were not crashing into things. But we didn't really have enough time to actually stop to loot everything that was left behind. So you can definitely see that the scanner is picking up so many things there. Luckily, it's picking us a few things, picking up a few things in the distance there. There's some credits. Perhaps maybe we should try and go over that side and fetch those credits. Plenty of, I guess, loot boxes somewhere within this asteroid potentially, but anyway. Let's perhaps maybe make our way to the other side. And then perhaps maybe from there we can look at how to get to all of that loot. Okay, so what do we have here? So scrap metal just over there, probably a little bit more just there. I don't know how valuable it is now to try and get scrap metal. I feel like scrap metal is probably available everywhere. Probably want to make sure that we don't get hit by any of these mines, so let's just be a little bit careful here. I'm not entirely sure what kind of damage those ones would do. Got some kind of purple effect there. I don't think we've seen that before. Perhaps maybe some kind of a disruptor effect. Alright, so a little bit of an opening over here. Perhaps maybe there's some stuff. I just spotted some resources here. We may as well gather some of this up as well. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like there are a lot of outlaws anymore. There's a few sort of standard outlaws that always occupy a certain area, but all the ones that we faced in the previous episode seem to be gone. Thank goodness. Alright. Good stuff. Let's again swing back around this way. And yeah, we'll see if we can try and find a way in. I think maybe it was just over this side. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how worth it this entire trip is to try and loot everything, but for now I'm assuming everything is valuable. Right, let's see here. Okay. Some kind of a trick here, I think. Maybe we need to shoot all of these in a specific order, perhaps? Ah, there we go. Alright. Let's figure this out. Okay, that was easy. A ship module. What does that mean exactly? Ship module. Where can we view that? Ship? Huh. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, guys. Again, if you guys want to participate and you're interested in leaving comments, Let me know down in the comments below, because yeah, any guidance would definitely be helpful. Obviously I might discover things on my own a little bit later on, but can't hurt to learn how to do things a little bit quicker. Got some resources over there. Titanium. Not entirely sure how to get to that one. Okay, so let's see if we can find any other openings to try and get the rest of this loot. Maybe through here somewhere? Very nice, and... oh, okay. I definitely wasn't ready for that one. Maybe it just activated when we arrived. That's why it wasn't being picked up by the sensors or something. Can we open this? No. Okay, secure container, which is openable by this energy socket, or energy sphere socket. There's a dispenser over there. Hopefully it's through here. Yep, there we go. Let's just quickly grab this, and then we'll come back for the rest of the loot. There we go. Very nice. And what do we have here? Web missiles. Okay. Well, not really keen on using web missiles, to be honest, but it's alright. We'll take it. Hopefully we can sell it off or dismantle it. Righto, and a little bit of something over here, I think. There's that titanium deposit, which I'm not entirely sure how to get to. So, about 400 meters over that side. I think we came through there. Okay, wonder if it's on the other side of this rock or if it's actually inside. Very good question. Let's just have another quick look. Okay, so upwards. Huh, okay. I think it's probably on the outside. So, yeah, let's head back outside. See if we can maybe navigate around the asteroid. I don't know if that's the right way. Let's try this way. Okay, we've sort of lost it around here. Yeah, it's 1K away now. Yeah, we're definitely not really getting closer, are we? I feel like it might still be within the asteroid somewhere. Yeah, okay. This doesn't look like it's getting anywhere. Alright, well, I think we did a pretty good run of looting everything here, guys. I'm keen on actually getting the story moving forward a little bit more, and you never know, we might actually come back here for some other reasons, perhaps maybe even side quests and stuff like that, so we might have the opportunity to come back to it, potentially. But yeah, curious. I hate just having the HUD show me where it is, but then not being able to access it. I wonder if perhaps maybe if we look at it from another angle somewhere, we might be able to know where to go to get it. Could it be that we need to sort of go through the asteroid at a specific entry point? That could potentially be it, but I'm probably not going to try that right now. I think it's time to leave. Righto, so, the trail has not exactly gone cold. It is warm-ish.
Mr. Cato always has time for me. Anyway, I realize I gotta straighten this thing out about Daryl.
Who tried to make a spider's meal of you.
Yeah, and he owes me payment for that job. Besides, I can't really touch him because he's Mr. Cato's nephew.
Ilek, what are you getting me into?
Relax, buddy. It'll be fine.
Alright, so, this boss of his, Mr. Cato, is the owner of the casino at Prescott Starbase. So, let's see if we can go and meet him, and yeah, I guess the plot thickens a little bit because this Daryl guy that we were dealing with the other day as well is apparently his cousin. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how things are going to pan out, but we'll see. Alright, now there's also still the matter of the secure container, which we haven't been able to open. And then there's also another secure container over there. It needs a couple of power generators or batteries. I might just very quickly check on this one because we haven't exactly tried to sort of open it. We just know it's there. So Let's take a quick look. And let's try and identify if there's a way. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of these things that are asking us to shoot. Okay, so nothing in there. Perhaps maybe there might be batteries in here. Or actual loot containers. That's also nice. There we go. Let's grab one of these. Call them batteries. They're power cores. Oh, okay. Sorry, I completely missed that there's more behind us, so let's just open all of these up as well. Nothing. There we go. Chuck that in there. Nice. Cool. We'll check out all that stuff a little bit later. We might even sell stuff today, because we haven't actually done that in a long time. Alright, very good. So, really, the only, I guess, questionable loot container is that one with the power sphere, which we're having a lot of trouble trying to get into the slot. So, we've also got this race gate, which we haven't really looked at before. I'm probably going to go to that a little bit later. Let me take a look around. I'm looking for a place that we can potentially do some trading first and foremost, and then I might spend a little bit of time picking up some side quests from this place as well, so that we have a whole bunch of stuff that we can do in the next few episodes. And perhaps maybe that might be a good thing to sort of pick up right now, because I feel like we're about to sort of do a whole bunch of favors for a whole bunch of people going to different places, and hopefully we can sort of hit two birds with one stone, or maybe even three. But anyway, let us go to the shop and let's start selling all this stuff. So, calibrated Umbra. We haven't exactly used one of these before. Not the greatest in terms of range. So, yeah, I'm just gonna sort of mark that for sale. That one too. We might give it a go at a later date, but not for now. Let's sell the damage limiters, and yeah, these corrosion missiles are much better than the homing missiles that we currently have. So I'm actually gonna chuck that in there. Actually, no. I'll go with that setup there. Destabilizer missiles are okay, but I'd rather do some form of damage. Yeah, okay, shotguns, not interested in those. For now, at least. Pulse laser. This, so 1700 range. Okay, it's the same. And then 165. Okay, right. It's worse than what we've got there. Yeah, definitely doesn't do much kinetic damage at all, so we'll sell that off. I think we'll sell the energy injector as well. We happy with that? I think so. Let's just clear all of this off first, and then we'll sort of take another look at stuff and just decide if there's anything else that we want to sell. Probably not. I think we're pretty happy with this. I would like to go to home base once more and just put stuff away. We've got a lot of crates of goods that don't exactly sell for very much right now. Okay, cool. Let's continue on. There are plenty of jobs here as well at G&B, but I'd rather we not, and, you know, let's just pick up some actual secondary missions or side quests. Alright, so let's start with this docking port over here, Freelancer hangar, so we'll see what kind of trouble we can get up to here.
Hi, my HUD tells me that you have a special job on offer.
Tells you correctly. It's an extraction job in Yawin orbit. We have a client who is willing to pay handsomely.
Yawin? That's outlaw territory, right?
Multiple gangs have banded together and settled there to stand a better chance against Okar raids. They don't trust each other much. Still have each other's backs if anyone comes in uninvited.
And the job involves extracting what? Data from outlaws?
That too is correct. There is just one problem. My client didn't give me much information on the exact nature of this data, nor do we know which of the outlaw gangs has it. So, to be on the safe side, I need someone to hack all their stations separately and download whatever they can find.
Huh, like pointing an autocannon in the dark. Anything else I need to know?
Only that once you've started the hacking process, you'll need to stay close to the server until it's done. Otherwise, the connection will be severed, and you'll need to start from scratch. So, how about it?
Let's say I return with all the data. What if none of them contain the file your client is looking for?
They will pay nonetheless. That is the deal.
It better be. All right, I'll look into it.
Good. Stay safe out there.
Okay, cool. So, looks like we've just picked it up regardless, so let's check into it a little bit later. Let's do a quick repair here. I've completely been neglecting our armor. And apparently this is also a ship dealer, so that's quite nice. So let us just take a very quick look at stuff. Oh, this looks pretty cool, actually. 31k. We can pretty much buy this outright. What about this one here? Stalker B4. Nice. Ooh, look at this chunky boy. Tempest. And what about this? Okay, this one's quite small. I feel like we might die very quickly with this one, but it could be potentially very, very agile. I'm really keen on actually giving, like, this ship a try. Raptor. Better handling, better speed. All other stats are a little bit worse for wear, though, so who knows? It might not pan out, but I don't know. I'm keen. Or we could go into the Hornet. Yeah, let's do it. Let's buy this, and yeah, let's see. Buy and transfer current to home base. Yeah, let's go and buy this one. We'll transfer the old one to the home base. Problem is cargo, right? So we might not have a lot of cargo space to work with. So forgot about that. Is there a way to switch ships while we're sort of out and about, or do we have to go to home base every time we want to switch to a different ship? I think that's the case, but anyway, let's take a look here. Yeah, okay. We definitely have a few less cargo spaces, unfortunately, but we've got another module to use, actually, for... what do we call these? Consumables, actually. I was about to call them gadgets, but... so yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And apparently we've got room for another primary weapon as well, so maybe it's time for us to experiment. We don't exactly have any other primary weapons right now though, but when we do pick up some more, maybe we'll give those a try. But anyway, yeah, hope it pans out. We'll see how we go. The colors, yeah, we'll stick with these colors for now. Why not? Alright, so let's go to the next place. Let's pick up some more side missions here.
Welcome to the Golden Buoy. We buoy your gold.
You mean buy, right?
Aye, but management insists we use a slogan that sticks in clients' heads.
And that was their choice of words?
Right? My ideas were so much better. Like, tell your gold, buy. Or, we buy the gold, by the way. Or, your gold says bye-bye when we bye-bye.
Okay. Well, I'm actually looking for a place called Vaultworthy.
Oh, you're at the wrong place then.
So, you know them?
Yeah, we took over the lease on this site from them. I guess they couldn't afford the location anymore.
How come?
What do I care? Maybe their business didn't have the winning formula like ours. They should have invested in the future. Gold.
Do you know where I can find them?
Any business that's sinking usually moves to the lower decks before abandoning ship completely.
I'll try my luck in the lower levels.
Good luck with that.
Really?
New catchphrase. Walk the plank. We have other customers waiting. Gold bye.
Oh man, this clerk is equally, if not worse, than her own boss. But anyway, let's go. I was gonna say, you know, her first two were decent, but ugh. All right. I've forgotten actually what those these guys actually want to mess with us, apparently, even though we're smack bang in the city. You know what? We might as well check out what this ship can do. Definitely better handling, that's for sure.
Ding!
Nice.
Gotcha.
I like it already, guys. Being able to sort of maneuver around and actually avoid damage a lot easier than the previous ship is a big plus. I forget what we're doing with that particular side quest, actually. So Vaultworthy. So instead of picking up a quest, we were actually continuing that one. Let me just take a quick look. I opened the vault, and it might be worth finding out if someone has more intel about it, or if there are more vaults like this out there. Ah, yes, that's right. We came across an interesting vault, and we decided to investigate a little bit more to try and... I'm not entirely sure what we're trying to do with it, but hopefully we'll end up with more cash or loot at the end of it. So search the lower area for Vaultworthy shop. Yes, okay, we'll do that. So yeah, that's where we need to go, but my intention was not to actually follow up on that. I was intending to pick up a few more side quests. So DMZ Research Station. Wasn't there a request by a group of people in Ceto, some researchers in Ceto, wanting us to, you know, go to some kind of a research station somewhere in Union? I don't know if it's located here, but anyway, let's check out what's going on here.
Excuse me, you cannot dock here. This runway needs to be cleared immediately. I am expecting an important shipment at any moment now.
Don't listen to it. Its fragile cyber brain cannot comprehend that the shipment it's talking about already passed us by days ago.
The system is not capable of such errors.
We even received a message that it ended up in transit limbo. You read it yourself. It says the jars are stuck at the border to Zharkov. Probably already making little jar babies and figuring out elaborate jar retirement plans.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Removing cargo from a Gradian Brunt warehouse is illegal.
It is. But sometimes cargo just vanishes. I don't know. What do you think, sir?
It happens.
You're speaking as an expert?
Of things vanishing from stations? I guess, if you put it that way.
Well, how about I give you the shipment signature? If you happen to stumble across it, you could just let us know.
It is peculiar how quickly people confide in you.
Maybe I just come across as a trustworthy guy.
Or as a crook for hire.
I would wager the latter, but anyway, cool. We've got another mission to do. Looks like that's probably just a standard fetch quest, so that's fine. We'll get to it in no time. Let's go to the next one. So, where are we? Yeah, I need to get used to how fast this this ship turns and moves, actually. So, I sort of started getting used to the big boy that we were using before, so...
So who do we have here? A custom combat vessel, eyes of a hunter, and the smell of a Byron podhorn during spring season. You're a gun for hire, right?
Yeah, I am.
Alright then, we've got some assignments on the board, but there's one job that has priority above all else. A gang of outlaws just ambushed some traveling merchants. We know where they're hiding, but I can't go in with my own team, else they'll see us coming light sex away.
All right, consider it done.
Good. You'll find them in a bunch of caves in Smuggler's Wheel. Here are the coordinates.
Smuggler's Wheel. Okay. Sounds like we're, you know, playing some kind of a pirate game or something like that, but... Anyway. Let's leave. And I think that's all of the side quests that we can pick up from this place, right? So, should we progress the main mission? You know what? I'm actually curious about Vaultworthy at this stage. So, why don't we see if we can just continue with that side quest for now. Where the hell are we? There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So... these shielded areas, so that's protecting a few, I guess, crates. And that's protecting a energy sphere generator, I think. So, can we open these things? Maybe. I'm surprised the authorities are just letting us do this. But anyway. Makes it easy. Come on. Yes. Shield generator. Okay. Let's just destroy that. But we're not getting into trouble here. So energy sphere dispenser. Nice. I'm not sure what needs an energy sphere right now, but let's see if we can open this next one here. Power core socket. This is not exactly a power core, is it? Don't suppose we can use this to power this thing. Absolutely not. Okay. Let's play around with these. We'll see if we can... I don't know what these are gonna do. Perhaps maybe they might disable the shield, but... Ooh, okay. So we got a power core there. And looks like... Oh, actually no. That's exactly what we need, right? So let's chuck this in here. And we'll destroy that. Plenty of loot.
Not a bad find.
So let's check this out. Can we use this? +3 precision. Okay, that's good. I'll probably dismantle this one. Let's combine all of the mainframe components. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Shield breaker missiles. Perhaps maybe I should have sold those. That's okay, we'll come back to those. Alright. So let's continue here. Let's open the next one. Okay, nothing in here. There's probably a need for a power or, sorry, energy sphere in one of these. There we go. Let's just open the next one first. Yeah, okay, so that's got nothing in it, but let's just chuck this in to the slot and hopefully something nice happens as a result. There we go. Are there any other pathways? Yes, there are, actually. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to open all of them, actually. So, curious, but I'm not really seeing anything else here. But let's make a move and see what we can find in here. Wow, even more stuff. I feel like we're in the core of this entire space station. I was gonna say PlayStation. Let's try opening this. Okay, that didn't exactly open it. Maybe this one? Or all of them, maybe. Nice.
Wow, this is a rare piece. Can certainly make use of this.
What did we pick up there? Sustained Umbra. Okay. Well, look, I mean, we've never used the Umbra before, and we've got another slot, so we may as well give it a go. Who knows? It might be a very, very nice weapon. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, what do we have here? Powerful beam laser. Or rapid coil gun. Better kinetic DPS, but worse energy DPS. Better range, though. Are we happy with that? So 128. This one does 88. I suppose it's not bad if we've got like an additional 300 range. Let's actually do that, actually. Powerful beam laser. Hang on. 128. 128 plus. Oh, actually, no. This is only 1300. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Oh, tons of loot here. Very nice. Is there anything else for us to do in here? I guess this, like, core is sort of shielded, so we're not really going to be able to do anything with it. I assume, though, that there's nothing really for us to do here. It just sort of seems to be the core of the station, which perhaps is not a really good idea for us to tamper with. So, anyway. We were sort of out here trying to look for a way to get to the this shop, Vaultworthy. But I guess this doesn't exactly go through. So let's actually go out, and I might see if we can swing around. Maybe go this way instead. Alright, Vaultworthy, where are we? Here we go. I think we've been through this area before.
This must be the place.
It looks worse than the vaults where we found its address.
Maybe they're nice and know more about the vaults.
I hoped to spare us the disappointment.
Hello, hello, hello! Are you an entrepreneur in need of place for your valuable goods? My name is Clarence, and the C stands for security.
Sounds legit.
Whatever your lockup needs, we'll look it up.
These catchphrases are getting worse. I found one of your vaults.
Yes, and?
And I opened it.
Oh! Aha! Must have been your vault, right?
It didn't seem to belong to anyone anymore.
So it wasn't locked, ah?
No, it was locked, but wasn't that hard to open either.
You are one of those outlaws, stealing things that do not belong to you.
That's not true.
Your level of denial is breathtaking.
Salvaging is not stealing.
Does not matter anyway. This business relies on its reputation, and that is in tatters now, thanks to outlaws making sport of cracking my vaults. Whole idea was to have a secure but fun mechanism, not to provide entertainment to crooks. I'm practically bankrupt.
That's too bad.
So, are you renting one of my vaults now? Or are you just wasting my time?
I was wondering if you could share with me the coordinates for more of these vaults?
Are you kidding me? So you can plunder them too? Are you out of your mind? I would never give you that list. If it existed.
It's salvaging, not stealing. I'm only looking for the abandoned ones, mostly.
I will not give you anything. This would ruin me completely. Do you really think I would keep a list with the secret location of every customer's vault? Where even? In one of my vaults? Well, that would be ironic, wouldn't it? No, you never get the list. As there is no such list. Just leave me be.
There's totally
mister,
a
I'll
list.
see myself out.
You better. A list with every vault. Hilarious.
I'm saying there's totally a list here. I'm sure. Let's go.
This must be Clarence's list.
That would be a safe assumption.
Oh, is that a gag hive? Good one.
Alright, well, somehow we managed to get a list. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but anyway. Okay, so what next? Well, of course there's the main mission, but I'm actually kind of curious about the race gate here, so let's actually give this a go. And since we're now in a little bit more of a speedy ship, we should actually stand a chance, right? So, start race. Oh, okay, we can't start a race since we've got an active mission. I assume that's perhaps maybe the current main mission that we're doing. Alright, well, I think it's time to see this Mr. Kaito and see what he's all about. I would like to sell stuff. Perhaps maybe we can sell it at the casino. Anyway, let's land.
I feel naked walking into a situation like this without a few tons of ship wrapped around me.
It'll all be good. Just act cool and follow my lead.
I have a bad feeling about it. Especially when Alec says follow his lead.
Hey, Marianne!
Oh, Mr. Alec, you were not expected.
Are you flirting with me again, Marianne? Me and my associate here would like a word with the boss.
Something not expected.
She's crazy about me, really. Get down!
God damn it! What are you guys doing? Stop it! Daryl! Give me that remote! You idiot! Alec, you okay?
All good, boss.
Who the hell is this guy?
This is Adam, boss. I brought him in for a chat. He wanted to ask a favor.
A favor? You guys are giving me nothing but headaches today. Get inside, all of you! Now let's figure out what's going on, in a civilized manner. Daryl, why the hell did you do this to Alec and his associate?
'Cause they've been nothing but a pain in the ass.
We barely made it out of that spider cave alive. You owe me for that.
Hey, yeah, me too.
Why did you do that without even asking me?
The guy's been sniffing around after Maddox.
Yeah, and who are you exactly? You should know Maddox is under my protection.
I just wanted to talk to him. I'm not a bounty hunter, just a friend of a friend.
Uh-huh. And you know Alec how, exactly?
Oh, me and Adam go way back, before we even met, boss. He's a hotshot pilot. I never seen anything like him.
Is that so? But I'm still not too impressed by your imposition into my business.
We should just phase him.
Shut up! I have to apologize for my nephew. He's still learning the ropes of the business. Saki? Well, really, Daryl should be apologizing for himself. Daryl!
I'm sorry I sent you guys to your certain deaths, okay?
Sounds sincere.
See? All's good and better now. For every problem, there's a lesser problem with a sort of solution, right? Anyway, you guys interrupted my meal with all your antics. These two guys have been at each other's throats since... the short furry one showed up. I don't think there's anything I can do to reconcile them. I like the little guy, but Daryl is family. I'm gonna have to find a way to separate them. So, rather than taking the crude and uncultured path of violence, I'd like to make you a little proposition. I can arrange a meeting with Maddox, but I need you to do a little job for me in return. Do you savvy?
As long as it's quick.
And something a little more sensitive. You need to take the little furry guy off my hands, too.
I understand. Don't worry, I can get him out of your hair. He's not so bad.
Hey, I know that. I'm just trying to find amicable solutions. That's my job. But you do understand that there are consequences if you disappoint me.
Likewise.
All right. I like this guy's style. What do you know? A real kindred spirit knows his stuff.
Interesting. I like his character, but I have a feeling he's going to double-cross us at some point. But that's just my bet right now.
This time I'll be giving the delivery orders, so there'll be no funny business. Right, Daryl?
Right, boss.
Okay, so this is the deal. You deliver a little package for me from A to B, and I'll let you know where to find Maddox.
So it's a smuggling run.
Ooh, now that's one nasty word. Better not let the O-Car hear it. They're quite touchy about uncertified cargo moving in and out of their territory. Touchy to a degree where they just shoot anyone who tries to pass through Smuggler's Wheel and ask questions later. So I recommend getting yourself a distraction for them.
I've been told I make a great distraction.
That you do, Alec. That you do. Oh, I'm gonna miss having you around.
What do you mean?
I'll explain later. So where do we start?
Meet my contact at the black market in the underbelly. They'll fill you in on the rest.
It was a blast having you. Bye-bye, Alec.
Alright, interesting, but looks like, yet again, we're following breadcrumbs here. So one more task that we have to do, delivering some contraband, and then, presumably, we will then be able to meet Maddox, but I get the feeling it's probably not going to be as simple as that. Let's just quickly visit the shop, and I'm just going to quickly mark a few things for sale here. I don't know about these rockets, man. I feel like we should keep them, because I feel like if we do run into some capital ships, we can swap out to that. Calibrated pulse laser. 196, 1700. Oh, this has better range. I think we'll get rid of that as well. Rockets. Which one's better here, actually? 143, 143, 1500. Yeah, okay, they're both the same thing. Let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Don't need the thermo gun. This is better, actually. Let's actually chuck that in there. And what about this? Yes, this is also a little bit better. Let's chuck that there. And are we happy with all of that? You know, we've been finding a lot of nanobots, so I feel like I want to maybe just get rid of some nanobots. Might not hurt. So let's sell all of that. And yeah, we've got a little bit more space to work with now. I would like to return back to the home base though, because I feel like we've got a whole lot of stuff that we could potentially store there rather than carrying it around with us. Actually, we do want to sell this as well, so let's get rid of that. Like, for example, this signal decoder. I think we've got another one in storage at the home base as well. So it might be good to actually return there. Alright. I think we should launch and make a decision on what to do next. So we need to go to the underbelly. We've been to the black market dealer before, actually. So that's going to be pretty easy to do, but perhaps maybe we should actually come back a little bit later. I do want to jump out of here, and I want to get into a few side quests as well as return back to the home base to sort of put a few things away. Trading would also be kind of interesting if we're able to do it. Let me take a look here. So vault worthy, yeah. So we've got obviously several vaults that we can try and crack open. I'm not sure if they're all in the Union system, but yeah, plenty of places to visit and hopefully get some more sweet loot. But let's take a look at missions here. So spelunking for madcaps, that's level 8. super easy in Union, Sato orbit. Let's actually track this one. Can I untrack our main objective? It doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's quickly deal with this side quest. And I think as soon as we're done with that, we might wrap up this episode, because I think it's been a while. Well, we'll see what's required here in this particular mission, and yeah, hopefully we can wrap it up pretty quickly. We might start the next episode by going back to the home base and actually doing a little bit of inventory management that way. Also, we've got to, you know, look at all of the customization, colors, and all that sort of stuff for the new ship that we've just bought as well. So, all right, let's finish the job for. I didn't quite read that actually. So finish the job for Mr. Cato in running the wheel. A group of outlaws is hiding in some caves. Guess who got hired to take them down? Yeah, okay. Let's try and deal with these guys. I assume it's just destroy everything in sight. Yeah, that seems like a very close range weapon. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just I prefer sort of staying away from danger if possible. Yeah, spelunking for madcaps. We haven't actually read the entry here for Sato orbit. Let's just do that. It all started near Sato when a group of... oh, actually, no. No, I think we have read this. My bad, guys. Let's do what we need to do here. Alright. System recovery routine. There we go. Nice. Quantum tether. Let me just have a quick read of what this does. Turns the target into a tether anchor that connects them to up to 5 surrounding enemies who will also receive all damage applied to the target. Damage increases by 5% with each tethered enemy. Okay, interesting. So I suppose with the concept of this ship, we're supposed to sort of outrun a lot of enemies and sort of be able to sort of circle around them and avoid damage and, you know, hit enemies one by one, but then with that ult, we might actually be able to deal damage to an entire group of enemies. Okay, I think we bit off a little bit too much there. Alright. See if we can close in a tiny bit more. Alright. Goodness me. There we go. Alright, that was a little bit of an ordeal. Okay, and got some titanium here. More stuff. It's actually quite nice for mining, actually, this new weapon. There we go. Alright. A little bit more over here. And even more over here. Alright, good stuff. I'm not really seeing any more enemies in this area, so I'm a little bit curious. I thought we had some madcaps to take out around here, but I'm not entirely seeing them, unless we're supposed to sort of go through certain areas to try and find these enemies. Curious. Grab all of that. Nope. Actually, this might actually be the area that we visited before, when we were sort of chasing around Maddox, right? That could be it. But anyway, let's jump once more. And let's just take another look here. Yeah, this is definitely the area, but for some reason we're not able to complete this. I guess we need to complete this mission first before we actually complete this side mission. Yeah, my bad, guys. I guess this is actually telling us to complete the main mission first before we can actually complete this, potentially. So, anyway, we'll have to come back to that one. That means that we should actually look into a few other missions instead. How do we jump back to Ceto, though? I guess we have to sort of go here to the Ceto transit gate. So, is there anything on the way? We've got an undiscovered site here that might be worth visiting right now. Hopefully, we're, I guess, high enough level to deal with whatever the game throws at us at this location, but you never know. We might have to leave without doing anything if the enemies are too tough, but... Alright, got level 12s actually, and we've even got like a level 12 boss over here, so might be a little bit of a challenge, but it is not a challenge that we're going to look into right now because I think it is probably a good time for a little bit of a break. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.